we go to our expert on cooking up anything, Cooking with Kimberly's Kimberly Turner. Morning.
Good morning, Tim.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
So you must have had quite a week coming up with stuff.
Boy, we have been eating so much sugar over here, we're bouncing off the walls.
And I'm sorry, but every once in a while, that's okay. I mean, I already got a bunch of texts taking me to task because I like candy, and it's like, come on, folks. We all did it at one time or another, and we're all still around. But anyway.
That's true. And sometimes you just need a treat. This is like really the only holiday where it's really all just only about sweets.
Yeah, and as long as you're not doing it every day of the year, why not? But anyway, let's talk about what you've come up with. What's on the website?
Well, I picked up some awesome apples at Harvest Barn because to me, my favorite thing about Halloween is caramel apples and candy apples.
Yep.
So I made a gorgeous Chardonnay peach caramel apple.
Okay.
Yeah. So I use this fantastic vinegars. They have all kinds of fruity vinegars. I used ones from Wine Country Kitchens this time, but you can find all kinds of them everywhere, like raspberry and peach vinegars and things like that.
They're really
good.
I
just incorporated that into my caramel. And I also did a blood orange candy apple.
Ooh.
Yes, they're so beautiful and they're so tasty.
Yeah, the blood orange colors are pretty creepy in and of itself, but they taste fabulous.
Absolutely. Well, and it just sounds scary.
Yeah, it does. It does. And calling anything blood anything this time of the year are great, but
absolutely.
Okay.
So I picked a raspberry vinegar and I did a raspberry caramel corn balls because it's all about caramel for Halloween, I think.
By the way, do you make any of this stuff to hand out, or is this just for yourself?
I don't hand them out because,
you'd have a lineup a mile long.
No, because most parents, I think, would be like, oh, I don't know, because I don't know that person.
Yeah, I know. Plus, you'd have a lineup around about 7 blocks.
Maybe. Who knows? I don't know if I could make that much stuff.
True.
And then every time we have Halloween, my mom has always made fudge. So we always continue that tradition. And I have our old-fashioned Turner family fudge recipe on the site. And that's always a good one to go to. It's the perfect time of year for it.
Okay.
I also made some s'mores mini cones in these little tiny ice cream cones. You have some graham crackers and some chocolate chips, and then you put a marshmallow in and roast it in the oven. They take less than 5 minutes.
All right.
They're an awesome treat.
I like that.
Then we actually did some candy. We did candied orange slivers, so it's kind of natural candy. You can use any kind of citrus peel that you like or you have, and you can make candy out of it.
I like that.
Yeah, and they're like jellies. They're some of the nicest candies you can get. They're kind of like jujube texture.
Right.
Yeah. Then we did some cookies yesterday, and they're Haskapa Witchy fingers, and I used that beautiful.
Excuse me. Say that again.
Haskapa Witchy fingers.
Okay,
we called
sorry.
them.
That's hard to say. Okay.
Witchy fingers. So they're green cookies, basically. It's like a sugar-based cookie. And then we used that Haskap jam. You could use, I guess, any kind of reddish-colored jam to make it kind of look like blood on there. So it was kind of cool. And we used pumpkin seeds for the nails.
Yep.
Like the witch's finger. Yeah, very cool. Of course, you can do something for the more elegant people. We made a pumpkin cheesecake.
Ooh.
For the adults.
I have done that.
Yes.
I love pumpkin cheesecake.
It's fantastic. And you could switch up. You can use ginger snaps for the base instead of graham cracker crumbs. All kinds of cool stuff you can do with cheesecake. I love cheesecake. Then, okay, if you're going to have a party, you can have a cocktail. And I like to do cocktails for people that you can either do without the alcohol or with the alcohol, right?
Yep.
So I did a Haskap Cyclops cocktail. So you can use a lychee nut or you can use a melon baller with a kiwi because it kind of looks like an eyeball. So you put that inside of a cocktail glass and you're going to mix that Haskap juice, or I guess you could use cranberry juice or another red-colored juice, and mix it with grapefruit bitters or orange bitters and some lychee liqueur if you want to alcohol it. Beautiful, and they look so cool because you've got this little eyeball floating in your glass.
Nice.
So after we ate all that candy, then we had to eat something more substantial.
Now it's time for dessert. Yep.
So we used your pumpkin. So when you're done with the pumpkin for Halloween, grab your big thick pumpkin. You empty it out if you didn't already, and you're going to put ingredients in there for soup. So you can put chicken stock and some onions and garlic and veggies and things like that. Throw it in your oven for a couple of hours.
In the pumpkin?
In the pumpkin.
Okay.
You scrape it all out, throw all the stuff in the pumpkin, throw it in the oven for a couple hours, or keep an eye on it. Look at it after an hour. And then you can scoop out the liquid and the soup and some of the pumpkin flesh at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a unique idea.
It is very cool. So after tutorials on how to break down and disassemble your pumpkin, how to toast your pumpkin seeds, then how you make pumpkin puree for pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving or for Christmas.
Love it. So all of this is on the website?
It's on the website, or it's on my channel. So you can check me out, find me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim E. I'm on Facebook.com/Cooking with Kimberly, YouTube.com/Cooking with Kimberly. I'm on iFood.tv/Cooking with Kimberly, syndicated on Roku, and you can find me on my website at cookingwithkimberly.com.
And happy Halloween tonight. Have fun.
You too.